RSVP gives a great outlet for people who want to continue to give to their community through volunteering their time and efforts. And Manhattan has always had a strong commitment for volunteerism for a lot of organizations. And so I think it provides a unique service for so many different groups and organizations.
It means so much to him. It really does give him a lot to do, and he has a sense of usefulness, and it makes it easy on me too, because I don't have enough for him to do, and he gets bored, and it's good for him. He also has Alzheimer's, and it helps to keep his mind active. He does the counting as a good thing. We actually have found that he counts really well. He's really good at math, but after an hour, all bets are off. The volunteer work with RSVP helps give Dad something to do, and I like that. It's good for him emotionally, it's good for him mentally, and it's good for me because I can see how much good it is for him.
It's fine. I've done all kinds of volunteer work and enjoyed it. My name is Charles, and I'm 89 years old.
RSVP has been valuable to us, and I would encourage anyone, to check into RSVP. Volunteering it's helpful to the person doing the volunteering, and it's also helpful to the person that they're volunteering for.
What I see the volunteers, you can just, in their eyes, you can just see the look and feel that you get when they know that they have a purpose and they're doing something that's important to the community. And I just see that over and over again in so many different areas, that it just, it touches, I think, other people and encourages all of us to want to volunteer and get involved by seeing what this group of volunteers does for so many organizations.
Well, we've always volunteered a lot, and RSVP gives you an opportunity to report your hours and to do a lot of different volunteering. We volunteer with Help Us Learn, Give Us Hope. That's a very worthwhile project. And then CASA is one of the biggest ones that we volunteer with. I think one of the CASA cases that we worked on was a child about 6 years old. And he was the one that was kind of responsible for his baby sister, because his mom was on drugs. And I would go to the school, and the teacher said, well, we'll find him out on a bench in front of the school asleep, because he was afraid that he would miss school because he would go to sleep and not wake up. And working with him, that was a sense of satisfaction, seeing that the mother had cleaned herself up from drugs, and it was a sense of satisfaction when we worked with that group.
Big brothers, big sisters. My little brother was named Jake, and of course the kids kidded him about me being a brother because I was so much older. But at that time they were trying a project using older people. When I first went to see him, he was in little solitary confinement, and whatever he had done, he couldn't come out of that solitary confinement, so I stayed in there and played ball with him.
At school?
At school. The next week I went back, and he was in there again, but not bad enough. He could come out and we could play. We throwed the Frisbee that day. And from that time on, he was never in there. The day I was coming, he'd never be in that confinement place. As the year went by, we were just lunch buddies. The teachers just remarked how well he was improving. And by the end of the school year, he wanted to stay in contact, and I did too. So we went to Big Brothers and Big Sisters and said, what do we have to do? And they said, well, we got to do a background check, blah, blah, blah. But it worked out, and from that summer on, through the next years, we would be together whenever we could. You know, we had to play. He played golf, we went fishing, we did lots of things.
You hear people around town talking about, you know, when I retire, I'm going to volunteer through the RSVP program, because they just see the good work that it's doing throughout the community. And I think that the numbers are just going to continue to increase year in and year out, especially as the baby boomers come on board and they're ready to get back involved, more involved in their community. They've been busy with jobs and families and in some cases probably sort of material things, which is where baby boomers said they weren't going to go. But I think that they still have that in their heart and soul, and I think that those numbers are just going to continue to increase. But it's just the look, the feel, and when you observe the RSVP people, they're having fun, they're networking, they're talking about all kinds of things in the community, catching up on family news, and so they build a strong relationship. People that didn't even know each other, when they go into the RSVP program, they make new friends.